Right, we're in. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Welcome to the Morning JB Show. I'm your host, James Boardman. It is Friday. I hope you got that Friday feeling as well. Coming through, please do drop a like, comment and share. Let me know that you've been through. And if you have any questions or anything that you want me to cover with, any struggles that you're having, please stick them in the comment box, because then I can do like a dedicated show to that issue. Because if you are struggling with it, more than likely somebody else is struggling with that situation as well. All right, so I can help sort of coach, guide you, give you some advice on that particular subject. All right, guys. Today is also the last day, guys, to if you want to join up for our next 28 days program, which starts on the 4th of November. This weekend we're releasing places for the early bird. So if you want to save 50 sheets and 50 quid, you get yourself on a waiting list. There's a link somewhere on the post or on the description or wherever you're looking. All right, there's somewhere that gives you some information about what it's about. So today I want to talk about closing the gap. All right, and closing the gap on from where you are now, okay, to where you want to be. And I think one of the first things that we have to understand is actually what is the problem. And sometimes we don't really realise that, or we're not fully aware of what the problem is. So we have to be super clear on where the issues are and where the problems are and where they lie. All right. I think that just takes a little bit more self-awareness. I think that just takes a little bit of conscious thought, thinking and thought process to be able to say, hey, do you know what? This is a major issue in my life. I'm not dealing with it. All right. This is where I am right now. This is where I want to be. This is how I visualize myself. How do I close that gap that's going on right here? Okay. So I'll give you a few examples. One might be weight loss or fat loss. Okay. Right now you might be 2 stone overweight and you're really unhappy with that. And you kind of visualize to yourself, okay, I want to be 2 stone lighter. I want to move around a little bit better. I want the pressure off my back and my knees and my organs because I feel exhausted. I have no energy. All right. That is a common problem for many men. All right. Another one might be something to do with business and building your business, getting more leads, getting more clients. It might be improving a relationship. Okay. It might be looking for a new job. The circumstances come down to you. All right. So where are you right now today? Okay. And where do you want to be? This is like what you visualize the outcome to look like. All right. So you can imagine yourself 2 stone lighter, what it would look like, what it would feel like. Okay, that's a great place I'd like to be. But maybe you just haven't got here yet because you know what? You're a busy dad. You're a busy guy. You've just lost your way. You've become distracted. Your priorities and your time and your energy are on other things, and you haven't really got round to thinking about this yet. All right, you're not ready to deal with this yet. But I'm going to give you kind of 3 steps and three time limits to kind of work to, or deadlines if you like, for you to be able to close the gap. All right, so we figured out what the problem is. We figured out that we're quite like under pressure right now. Lots of responsibility is on you, but at some point you have to have some time to focus on you. Okay, we can't keep going on the way that we're going, otherwise it's going to end up like badly. You know, you're going to have ill health, ill mobility, stressed out, frustrated, mentally fatigued and emotionally drained. All right, so the 3 things, there are 3 timelines. So today, before the end of the day, what can you do to close the gap from where you are now to this vision that you have where you want to be? As in, what immediate action can you take? Okay, what instant action, what can you do today that can give you that small win, can give you some leverage to build on, that can give you a little bit of hope and confidence to then build? Okay, so something, for example, that you could do if it's terms of your health is either hire a personal trainer, join a gym, hire a coach. You can start tracking your calories. You can not drink. You can not choose the fast food, you can choose the healthy food, you can go for a run, you can go for a walk today, you could do anything. There's a number of actions that you could take to have that instant win to close the gap today. All right, rather than thinking about it, actually taking action, instant action. All right, what can you do over 7 days to close this gap from where you are now to where you want to be? Over 7 days, that's a long time. What can you do consistently? And I don't mean completely overwhelm you. Okay, what can you do to move your business forward? What can you do to move your health forward? What can you do to improve your relationships with your wife, or see your children more, or build up more energy? What are those things that you can do? Okay, and again, it's specific down to whoever you are watching on the other side of this phone is going through, and the problems that you need to be solving. Okay, and the outcomes that you would like, and the things that you desire. And finally, over 28 days, where can you be in 28 days? Okay, where are you now to where you want to be? How far along down the line can you be in 28 days? How much progress can you make? What new things can you introduce? What new habits, routines, patterns and structures can you implement into your life to make a difference on this problem that you have? And can you commit to that? What are the problems facing you? What are the walls that you've got to knock down? How committed are you? Are you ready? So something you can do is write these down. Today, 7 days, 28 days. Bang. And you can almost do like a little checklist for you. Okay? It's not over committing, because it's only 28, only takes you up to 28 days. What you're going to do today, what you're going to do by next Friday, and what you're going to do by 4 Fridays away from now. And that will give you some structure. That will give you some deadlines. That will give you some goals. That will give you some focus. And surely that sounds a lot better than just thinking about change and actually trying to change. Suddenly you're putting stuff down on paper. Suddenly you're working to deadlines. Suddenly you've got some focus. Suddenly you wake up with a spring in your step. Suddenly you start moving forwards to improve the way that you're thinking. All right, guys? So I hope that this small little exercise helps you. All right, I know how much can be achieved in 28 days. We've got the lads who are in week 3, coming to the end of week 3 on a 28-day program already, and they are achieving so much already. I asked them how far they went, and mentally they feel better, they feel confident, they feel self-assured, they feel fitter, they feel more organised, and you can do that, okay? You can join the program if you want the extra help, but if not, then this is your system, okay? Christmas is not far away. How amazing would it be for you to be mentally, emotionally and physically stronger, more conditioned than you are right now to have a good Christmas? And you can do that by just following this simple plan. This is free. This costs you nothing. Okay. The difference between this and then working with me is that you got me barking at you and giving you coaching and training and education and teaching you and mentoring you and sharing my experience. But if you can't do that and you're not ready for that, which doesn't matter, you do it when you're ready, this is the task for you. Today, 7 days, 28 days. And in 4 Fridays from now, life could look a lot different. I promise you. Honestly, I promise you life could look a lot different. And it just takes the instant win to build the confidence. After 7 days, you could be even more confident, and in 28 days you could be super confident. All right, guys, I hope that helps. It's just a little system that I implement, and I used to implement it quite a lot as well. Still do whenever I wanted to problem solve anything, but hopefully it'll help you move forwards. Write it down, put the effort into it. You've got a little bit of time. It doesn't take a lot of time. And just keep focusing on yourself as much as you can in and amongst the chaos of the world that we live in. All right, guys, take care. Have a good weekend.